My name is Etta Myers, and my first initial parole hearing was in 1987. And what I felt during that time was, oh my God, I'm getting ready to go home. Because I had done everything up till that point. What was mandated by the government: get an education, do programs, stay clean, don't get any institutional fights, keep a clean adjustment. And I was like, this is me, I'm getting ready to go home. And in 1987, I had to go to a program called Junction Bridge for 6 months. And after that, I would be recommended for a lesser security, meaning that I could go to Baltimore and be on the work release program, which is what I did. And while on my stay at Baltimore Pre-Release Center, I got another recommendation 2 years later to be recommended for the governor. So I was truly excited. I was like, going home to see my mom again, you know, my brothers and sisters, the nieces that I got since I've been in prison, and I was just ecstatic because I thought I was going to have another chance at life, you know. And in 1993, a guy killed a young lady and himself, and everything went haywire. So it was like being blown apart in a million pieces because I hadn't done anything wrong, but they snatched 134 people back in off of work release who did nothing, and we had to go back into a maximum security prison and try to start life all over again. And it was decadent, it was devastating, it was grave, ugly, dirty, dark. It was all those things that don't make you feel good. But in spite of, there's a fire, a hope inside of you that you must maintain in order to get through what you have to go through. So I'm not a quitter, so I never quit. And even though I went back up for parole on a second time, because I was recommended the second time, that very year that the guy committed this crime. I got my recommendation in May 1993. We were taken back in June of 1993, and they said that a policy would change for us, and that never happened. 26 years later, still nothing has happened. And for me, I'm just not a quitter. I changed. I wanted people to see the change. I wanted them to know that I was not the person that I was when I went in. I was 21.
So,
today,
at the 4 o'clock meeting,
I'm 61. You know,
yes,
I acquired an education, I have marketable skills, and I did what was mandated of me. And I only felt that it was absolutely horrific that the state would not do the same for me. When you tell me what to do and I do it, and you say, still wait, how long? You know, how long do I have to wait? And fortunately for me, someone was brave enough in the judicial system to say, we committed an error, and I was let out on the Ungar case. So again, my third parole hearing was 2010, and I was given another recommendation. Again, fortunately for me, a bill was passed that mandated that the governor give it to you in writing, your denial and your re-hearing. I was denied 2011 in April. And again, I felt lost. Really had no hope, and I really did not want to hang on to life. Because at that point, I had lost my mother, my husband, both my brothers, and I had a sister that I had no relationship with. So for me, it was like, what am I going to do? So for a period, I was very depressed, and I didn't know what to do. I just acted every day you do the same thing over and over again. So it's like basic instinct. You get up, you go to work, you come back, you watch a program on TV, listen to some music, go to the programs that I always go to, and then I got it now. And then they let me go under the Unger case, and it was like, oh my God, somebody finally did it. Though that was a concern from the very beginning, from 1977, and I didn't go home until 2013, and no one has yet to say, I'm sorry that this happened to me. You know, I'm not saying that I didn't do anything wrong, because I did. I'm very remorseful for that. I'm remorseful. I cannot say it enough. I cannot shed enough tears for the family who received the loss. People change. You know, I'm not 21. I'm 60. You know, when you're a good person inside, you have to come to know who that good person is, and then you build upon it and you become that person. And people don't always know that there are more than one person inside. There's a good and a bad in all of us. And it's the decision process that allows you to benefit or have a consequence. My message to the legislators today is not everyone deserves a chance. I've seen some really horrific people in jail, but I don't stand in judgment of anyone. What I do believe is that if you've placed people in a position to decide who deserves a second chance and who doesn't, to be open to it. And even with that, the government will receive a benefit or a consequence. Today, I think that I'm a benefit to my community. I volunteer. I'm unable to work anymore. I receive SSI, but I volunteer for a transitional house for alcoholics and drug addicts. And I assist and I help, because that's what I do. That's who I am. That's who I've become. And I know there are many others like me behind bars that deserve a change.